Hey guys, get ready just in case the US dollar has some sort of crazy collapse. You want to be prepared. Now on this video, I'm going to give you a brief rundown and then I'm going to share with you the types of things that you should be doing to prepare just in case. Now the US dollar has been the world's reserve currency since about 1944, almost 80 years or so. And as a result, the US dollar has been used as the main currency, or what's called the reserve currency, around the world. Especially since the 1970s when we came off the gold standard. When we came off the gold standard, other countries followed and then tied themselves to the US dollar. Now, what is a reserve currency? Just so we're clear. A reserve currency is currency that's held by central banks around the world in large, significant quantities. And it's used to conduct international trade and financial transactions worldwide. Now, it appears right now what's happening is the U.S.'s rivals, led by China, are starting to form a new economic bloc that we're going to talk about on this channel. Now, if Saudi Arabia, who has some of the largest oil reserves in the world, ends up moving to actually start trading in the yuan, China's dollar, that could lead to an enormous shift in the overall global economic system. Now, as we know, oil is one of the most important and widely traded commodities in the entire world. And traditionally, oil has been traded in US dollars. Now, this has given the United States a dominant role in global financial markets for many, many years. Because countries that want to purchase oil must first acquire US dollars in order to purchase that oil. Now, here's the problem with all of this. If something as big and huge as oil trading were somehow to shift away from the US dollar, it could dramatically reduce demand for US dollars on a worldwide scale, which in turn could lead to a decrease in the value of the US dollar. Now that would add to our inflation, send inflation higher and higher, and could have some other destabilizing effects on the US economy. Now I'm talking to you guys about these things as if they're some far off, idealistic pie in the sky 40 years down the road. Well, guess what, guys? It's not that far down the road. These things are happening now. Russia has already agreed to do some trading of oil using the yuan, China's currency. Now, if the US dollar's decline picks up at a substantial pace anytime soon, it could impact us all. Now, guys, in the war between Russia and Ukraine, the US has come out and imposed some financial sanctions on Russia. And that's led to some pretty serious events that we need to be paying attention to, including this sort of de-dollarization of the US dollar on a worldwide scale. And I really don't think this is getting enough attention right now, guys. As the U.S. has sort of weaponized the U.S. dollar against other countries, it may end up backfiring on us, and we'll see. Because I think it could lead to the U.S. dollar losing value much, much quicker than we thought it would. Now, I'm going to talk about things that you need to do, but I first want to tell you guys this. There are countries right now around the world who are seeking some alternatives to the U.S. dollar. We obviously know China, Russia, Brazil, Saudi Arabia, India, Kenya. There's a number of countries that are looking to sort of wean themselves off of the US dollar. And even countries like the UAE are now doing some international trading using their own local currencies. So here's how you need to be preparing right now, just in case something crazy happens much sooner with the US dollar. Now, the first thing is, guys, there's nothing wrong with converting a small piece of your overall investment portfolio into something more physical. Maybe some gold, maybe some silver, maybe some real estate, something that's actually a physical commodity. Owning some type of physical commodity is one way to protect some of your purchasing power. Now, I'm not saying you want to go and sell everything and buy 90% of gold. I'm not telling you that, but I'm saying just a small portion to diversify yourself is not a bad idea. Energy access, the ability to barter, security and food and water. Again, I'm going to say that again. Security and food and water. Access to those things, guys, are essential to being prepared in case the US dollar becomes much less valuable. And notice again, I said security, but I'm going to leave that one right there for you to figure out what I'm saying. Keep in mind that whatever debt you have is going to follow you into any type of currency reset, no matter what the currency reserve is right now. You'll still owe your mortgage and your credit cards and your student loans or whatever, right? And owe money on your car. All that stuff will remain the same. The big difference is that those dollars will be worth a lot less, making it 5 or 10 times harder to really pay for anything. So the less debt you have, the better. Okay? Remember, guys, those who fail to plan, you might as well plan to fail. Also, you need to have a plan that's written out and in place for those vital basic things that you need: food, shelter, water, security. If you have a plan that's written out, it's best for your family, right? In times of need and crazy time. Now, the time to start stocking up on those things is right now. Go ahead and purchase all your shelf-stable food items, or what we used to call non-perishable items like canned goods. If you can grow food on your land, cool, start to grow some food. If you can fence your property, fence your property. If you can't afford modern security measures like cameras and metal bars, and perhaps you want to have some large plants that you strategically place around the outside of your property, go ahead and purchase your filtered straw so that you have access to clean drinking water at all times. Get the extra blankets and get all the survival kits and things that you need just in case. Now, I don't mean to sound overly extreme, but we got to take this serious, more serious. And I'm just thinking practical, and I want you guys to be thinking practical and be ready just in case. Now, it's not easy to look at the American society as we've known it for all these years, all of our lives, and really think that anything is going to really change. But it could, and it will, and it's happening right now. The signs of those times are right now, especially for those who know where to look. Now, are things going to get worse, and in what time frame? We just don't know the specifics. No one can really say until we're there, right? But it's certainly in your best interest and your family's best interest to actually prepare now before the time is too late. Suppose the US dollar loses its reserve status as the reserve currency throughout the world and becomes virtually worthless overnight. What do you do, right? In that case, you'll feel much better about your situation if you have 6 months of non-perishable food items and you have water, or at least you have your filter straw so you can get clean drinking water. You'd feel much better about the situation if you were prepared. So you might as well get prepared, right? And also, never forget this, guys. Any skill set that you have can also be something that's bartered and used in times of need. So if you can build things, or if you can work with your hands on something, grow your own food, fix cars, etc., any of those types of things that you can do, you need to hone those skills in. Get better at those skills, because those are things that you can use to barter just in case. Those skills become a way for you to provide food, shelter, water for you and your family. Hey, those type of skills can make you extremely valuable in times of need. So there you have it, guys. A few things that you can do to prepare just in case the US dollar collapses suddenly or at a rapid pace, or things just go haywire, right? Hey, listen, I hope you got something of value out of this video. Do me a favor, guys, smash the like button, share the video, subscribe if you're not a subscriber. On this channel, I'm going to keep you up to date on what's happening with the US dollar, the US economy, inflation, money management, and I also talk a little bit of real estate. Guys, also do me a favor and drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. What, if anything, are you doing to prepare in case the US dollar collapses quickly? Also, check out these videos I put right here, guys, where I talk more about the US economy and what's going on with inflation. Hey, the best person to take care of the old you is the young you. Guys, do me a favor, take care of yourself and take care of other people. Until the next video, peace.